Lyle, world famous, was an all-the-way winner last time out. The only time you'd actually ridden the horse, and you'll ride him again on Wednesday night.
Yes, he's obviously a horse that's got back into a winning groove again, so that's a positive. He's got his confidence up, and I thought he pulled off a nice victory last time, so I'm happy to be aboard him again.
And the form of that race, I mean, he beat Win-Win Fighter. Now, we saw him recently come out and win, so the form's pretty solid going into this race.
Yes, that's obviously always a bonus when you see those horses come out and win, just to boost the form line. He's up in class, and obviously we have to respect that, but a horse like him that is a galloper, to have a bit more weight off his back is to his benefits, and I know that he'll run another honest race. It definitely is tougher, but he sure will give a good sight.
Absolutely. I mean, he's off now a mark of 6.5, but I guess when you go back through his form, I know he's obviously a 6-year-old, so he's a little bit older horse now, but he has one off 70 and 75. So do you think now that he has got his head in front, you might just have a few points up your sleeve perhaps to play with?
Well, yeah, it's like you said, he is getting older. However, you don't lose your class, and he's obviously performed to that level before, so if he decides to keep to that level tomorrow night, I'll be very happy.
And just on positioning, there's a bit of speed in the race with Beauty Glory. I know you've had limited experience with this horse, but does he necessarily have to lead, or can he take a trail?
I think it's more about him using himself comfortably throughout and progressively getting stronger through the race. So would love to lead, but I don't think he's a horse that cannot perform from one off or in the trail. So yeah, we'll assess the conditions on the night and ride him to run his best race.
Just finally, you and Ricky, you've only ridden I think 10 times for him. That's a couple of winners as well, so a good little association establishing there. Yeah,
it's fantastic, and throwing a few nice rides my way, so very grateful for that, and I'd like to just keep repaying him with a few more winners.
Joao SAVAQUIN is a horse who's been running extremely consistently of late, and he certainly deserves to win another one.
He does. He's been in great form. He's been knocking on the door, bumping on decent horses, and I think now could be his turn.
He's run second on 4 occasions this season. Obviously, I know you've been on him as well. He's just a model of consistency, and this track seems to suit him very well, doesn't it?
I would say Happy Valley is his best track, I would say. And I'm honestly not expecting him to do anything else but perform at his very best.
You rode him in a trial recently. If you could, just take me through that trial. It looked to be a nice trial, finished 4th.
Yeah, we pretty much just gave him some exercise because he's extremely fit. We don't want to have him overdone. He went around traveling nice on the beat, and he definitely crossed the line with plenty left in the tank. So I'm convinced that he's going to bring that to the race.
Smallish sort of field. Could get a little bit tactical. Are you happy where you are in barrier number 6?
Barry's not too bad. As you said, the race might be a bit tactical, which is tricky, but we're going to have to handle it the best we can, and that's what we're going to do.
You certainly handled things well on the weekend. Hopefully that momentum continues for you. Good day at the office at Shartin.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no doubts about those 4 wins on the weekend makes me extremely happy, and I'm looking forward to keep on ticking more and more winners.
Ruan, above all, has been a horse that you've been getting to know very well recently, and well, last time out he absolutely bolted. That was a big win.
Yes, he's showing great form, I rode him 3 times, and 2 winners and 1 second. And I believe he keep his form, and I will try my best to do a good ride again.
Going into that race last time out, obviously he'd won a Class 5 prior to that. Were you and Tony both quite confident that he could run a nice race? I mean, he won in the style of a horse that clearly took the step up in grade well.
Yes, he showing very nice form. He giving me good feeling, and I couldn't jump well with him. Got good position, and he finished so strong. I believe the track helped him a lot because a bit winning, so he nicely win.
And I guess, I mean, at the moment here in Hong Kong, the weather's been a little bit sort of up and down. It's been quite wet. It's been quite dry. I guess if there is any rain before Wednesday night's race, that's going to enhance his chance still.
Yeah, I believe the track's still very nice, similar last time. So hopefully he runs semi, and they giving me good run, good feeling, and we see how it's going.
I guess on the back of what was an impressive one, I mean, he does have 7 pounds more to carry. So, I mean, the handicapper has certainly not missed him. Do you think he's sort of got 7 pounds improvement still?
I believe because 7 pounds, but he got good draw.
Yeah.
And if he doing semi last time, he ran so good.
I want to ask you about you and Tony Millard's association. Now, you've ridden sort of 33% of your winners for Tony this season. I mean, that's quite a combination. What is it about riding Tony's horses that you enjoy, or have you just both just gelled and things have clicked into place?
I'm very glad for this big support for me. Mr. Tony giving me many rides, and I could got many winners for him, and hopefully I can keep doing well, and he giving me some more rides and get more winners.
Karis, ADIOS is a newcomer that you'll ride in the final race on Wednesday night. I know you've trialled him. What else do you know about him?
Yeah, Nick, it was the first time I sat on him. He's a nice little horse. He's got some speed. I think it's gonna be everything new for him, but I think he's done everything right for Frankie to send him to the races.
And I guess, as you say, he's a horse who's going to find the Valley perhaps a little bit interesting to what he has been doing in Australia. But he came here with form. Just on that trial, I mean, visually, it looked quite impressive.
Yeah, he's very sharp out of the gate, and he does offer you a lot of natural speed for the first 400 meters. So that only could help him to handle the Valley. So it's a bit of a tricky gate, but if we can get him where he's comfortable, take the turn nicely, and let's hope he runs a good race.
Yeah, I guess the natural speed is going to be key from out there. Just, I mean, assessing the race, I mean, as it is, obviously there are seasoned horses in there like Special M and Co. I mean, very much an unknown, I suppose, with a horse like him off 63, but just a 3-year-old. So I'm guessing that he's got certainly a future ahead of him.
Yeah, I think he's of course going to be a horse for next season. He's definitely going to be a better horse for next season. So, like I said, he's ready to go for a run, and let's hope he runs well. But we'll see a better horse next season.